Wherever I am in the world, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is drink water. I typically like to drink half a bottle of water, but I already did that. And then I let my body digest the water, let it go down for a couple minutes. So usually for breakfast, I'll have carrots and broccoli, and I will go grocery shopping the day before. However, today I wanted to take you grocery shopping with me. Well, let's go out to my outdoor kitchen. Here's a view from my kitchen. That's the financial tower. I'll be taking you guys there in a future vlog to come. And this is my kitchen. Let me back up a little bit. This is my outdoor kitchen. When it rains, I cannot cook because it gets really wet over here and slippery. Yesterday, I picked up this big avocado, and that'll be my appetizer for breakfast. And then we're gonna go grocery shopping. Ooh, this little hole, I could fill it with some goodies. It's big enough to be like a little plate. Because it's such a big avocado, I'm gonna save the other half for tomorrow. Alright, let's put this guy in here. Actually, the top floor makes things frosty, so I'm gonna put on the bottom floor. It's not coming off, and this knife is sharp, so. Alright, in my bag I have a spoon. I carry this with me everywhere, because you never know when you're gonna come across a coconut stall and you wanna have some of that meat. And a lot of the times when you go to these coconut stalls in Southeast Asia, they don't provide you with a metal spoon. They might give you a plastic spoon, but plastic spoons cannot handle the very firm meat inside. Whenever I have avocado, it's like transporting back to California. Because when I'm back in California, I have an avocado every day. I typically would have it with tomatoes, but ever since I started traveling, sometimes I just don't see an avocado wherever I go in Southeast Asia, or it might be very expensive. Actually, I normally don't eat laying down like that. It's better for digestion if you're sitting upright. The thing is, I have to hold my camera, so that's why I was laying down. I like to scrape the insides clean. Hey guys, I just made it to the market. I come almost every day to get my fresh produce. In this area they sell seafood, but it looks like a lot of them are closed out for the day. We're gonna go straight for the veggies. I'm gonna get a nice big broccoli. This will be good enough for one meal. One nice big carrot. Lady's weighing it. Altogether this is 17,000 dong. I'm gonna actually pick up another serving for tomorrow. I love how this lady wrote me all the prices. The 50,000 means 50,000 Viet Dong per kilo of the broccoli. 30,000 is the entire price of this. 2 servings of broccoli and carrot for breakfast. Alright, let's continue walking. Actually, we're gonna make a turn right here. They have lots of fresh produce. Here we have a tofu stall. We have tofu cuts in little bits, in triangular shapes, in bigger flat rectangles. 2 days ago I came here past 3 p.m. and most of the stalls were closed. I always carry a bottle of water with me to rehydrate throughout the day. On the walk from my place to this market, they also have some vendors who set up their fresh produce on the ground. And now I'm going to show you guys where I get my sweet potatoes, already cooked. Fruit, lotus. Oh, there's my man. Xin chào. So this is my beautiful sweet potatoes waiting for me. Alright, we gotta choose. We choose however many we want and then they'll weigh it. I just got 2 sweet potatoes for 11,000 Viet Dong. And what is this? We have seafood drying out. Okay, let's continue walking down this alley. So this alley sells fresh produce as well as street food and seafood as well as meat. Xin chào.
Xin chào. What?
What? He's knocking on the door of the coconut, making sure it's a good one. He cut it open for me because I don't have a proper knife at home. I got this coconut for 12,000 Viet Dong. On the walk back to my accommodation, I picked up some cashews for 30,000 baht. Alright, let's put these potatoes inside the fridge. Actually, I should put on the bottom. This coconut I got the other day, but the meat is so thick, I can't even dig it out of the shell. So I need to figure a way out how to eat that meat. And let me get my green beans out. I'm back in my pajamas because I feel so comfortable like this. I think my shirt is on backwards. Just kidding. Alright, we only need one serving, so let's bring this out and one carrot out and put the rest of the family into the fridge. See you tomorrow. Okay, I always like to clean this, rinse it first before I use it because it's always sitting out. You have to pick the ends. I have a portable electric stove. Plug that in. I have a small pan and I have a bigger pan, so let's take this one out. So I just put some water and I'm also going to put some olive oil. Whenever I cook my veggies, I always put the harder and more dense veggies first. So I'm gonna put carrots in, and then the green beans, and then broccolis last. Boil, baby, boil. And now we're gonna add the green beans in. The colors are getting much more deeper. And now we'll put in the broccoli. Looks like I need to add some more water. So this is what I usually have for breakfast in Saigon, aka Ho Chi Minh. It is a warm day today. I'm breaking out in sweat. In my first 2 weeks in Vietnam, I was in Hoi An and Hanoi staying at hotels, and they would provide me with a complimentary breakfast. And when I have these breakfasts, I typically would order vegetables. And if they have Vietnamese food, I would try a little bit of everything as well, but mostly vegetables. I eat my veggies paired with zombie shows. I'm watching Z Nation. I just got into it and I'm super into it. I love the pom-poms on this pillow and the animal print with leaves on it. Anyways, I use this as a stand for my laptop. Balance it on here. And then I have my veggies. You know, some people really are not big into eating veggies plain, but I really enjoy the bland flavor. Enjoying the carrot for what it is by itself, enjoying the broccoli for what it is. So you might be wondering, what do I eat for lunch and dinner? Depends. If I'm filming a travel vlog, a food vlog, then I will eat the foods that are featured on the video. So it might be street food, and street food tends to be fried, tends to have a lot of meat, or I might be filming a mukbang. Actually, I think today I will be filming a mukbang. I always keep a bag of nuts around for more like a midnight snack, but because I love nuts so much, I end up eating them before midnight, before I even get hungry. So I'm going to put this away from my sight. I think I'll put it behind my vision board. Do you guys remember this? I made this many months ago and I showed it to you in a vlog. Another thing I like to have around is yogurt. A yogurt that is, it's typically like Greek yogurt, but I can't find the exact kind of yogurt I want whenever I travel around to different countries. But I do try to get yogurt that is unsweetened. And in Vietnam, well, because I don't know how to read Vietnamese, I just have to kind of guess, like, I think this is the one without sugar in it, because they have different kinds of yogurts. And now we have some sweet potato. When I took you through the alleyway, you notice the first floor is shops, but the upper floors are residential, so the shop owners live in that same building. There's little pieces of salmon skin in that, and that brings up the saltiness. I might have to resort using my fingers again. I mean, it's considered a touristy place, but I see a lot of locals out and about in this area. And the longer you live in a zombie apocalypse, it gets harder and harder to find food.